Imagine showing up to prison and being told, "Welcome back." You blink, you've never been there. They show you your mugshot, your measurements, your crime, and then they casually add, "Also, you're already serving a life sentence down the hall." Yeah, this actually happened. In 1903, Will West walked into Leavenworth Penitentiary expecting intake paperwork and bad coffee. What he got instead was an identity crisis served cold by science. The clerks measured his skull, arms, ears because back then, crime fighting meant math with a tape measure. They flipped through the files, nodded confidently, and said, "Got you, William West. Murder conviction. Life sentence." Will said politely but firmly, "Absolutely not." Now here's where the universe smirked. The prison staff checked again and realized William West was already inside the prison, alive, breathing, very real, same height, same build, same face, same everything. The system didn't just hiccup, it faceplanted. And if you think this is where it gets weird, buckle up. Because the second West was brought in, and the room basically went quiet. Two men standing there like copy-paste errors. If this were today, someone would have whispered, "Multiverse." This moment ripped the mask off the Bertillon system, the gold standard of identification at the time. Photos? Useless. Measurements? Identical. Names? Laughable. The system that claimed to be foolproof had just been outsmarted by genetics and coincidence. But then came the quiet hero of this story. Fingers, 10 of them, rolled in ink. Pressed to paper, the fingerprints didn't match. Not even close. That was it. Game over. The scientific mic drop. The realization that bodies can look the same, but fingerprints never do. It was like discovering barcodes for humans. The warden reportedly declared, "This is the death of Bertolonage," and honestly, that's the most dramatic way to fire a measuring tape. Here's the twist people skip. Will and William West probably weren't strangers. Prison records suggest they shared family contact. Another inmate claimed he knew them back home and said they were actual twins, which makes this less cosmic prank and more science lesson delivered by fate. And that's the real takeaway. The case didn't prove the system failed once. It proved it was always fragile. If identical twins could break it, then the problem wasn't rare, it was inevitable. After this, police departments didn't ditch old methods overnight, but fingerprints slid into the spotlight like the reliable friend who doesn't talk much but always shows up. Eventually, measurements faded out, fingerprints stayed, and they're still here today, quietly doing their job better than any ruler ever could. As for the men themselves, Will West served his sentence and vanished into history. William West, the lifer, reformed, escaped once because irony clearly wasn't done with him, and was caught without fingerprints at all, just a photo and a description. The old tools caught the man who helped make them obsolete. History doesn't always change because of big speeches or inventions. Sometimes it changes because two people look a little too alike at the worst possible moment. If this story surprised you, confused you, or made you side-eye your own reflection, stick around. These are the moments where history stops being dusty and starts being unbelievable.